So glad you're back for some more Mercy Watson. We're on chapter 5. So if you haven't started it, make sure you go back to the first video I sent, okay? Chapter 5. Meanwhile, back at the Watsons' patio, the Watsons were wondering where Mercy had gone. "She was here just a minute ago," said Mrs. Watson. "She can't have gone far," said Mr. Watson. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson went looking for Mercy. "Oh," said Mrs. Watson. "There she is, and look, she's playing a game of tag with Eugenia. They look so happy." Ooh. "I don't think that sister is playing," said Baby, "and I don't think that sister is happy." "She's not?" said Mr. Watson. "No," said Baby, "she's not. Mercy ate every one of sister's pansies." "She must be hungry," said Mrs. Watson. "Mercy!" Mrs. Watson called. "Come inside and have a little toast with a great deal of butter on it." Mercy came running. She came running quickly. Mercy loved toast. She particularly loved toast with a great deal of butter on it, and we've learned this in the first few stories we've read. Chapter 6. Baby Lincoln was correct. Eugenia Lincoln was not happy. "I have had it," said Eugenia. "I have been pushed too far." "Oh dear," said Baby. "I'm ready to take extreme measures," said Eugenia Lincoln. "Extreme measures?" said Baby. "I'm calling animal control," said Eugenia. "Oh, sister, no," said Baby. "Oh, sister, yes," said Eugenia. She got out the phone book. She ran her fingers down the page. "Please, sister," said Baby. Eugenia stabbed a number with her finger. "Here we go," she said. "Oh, sister, please think about what you are doing," said Baby. "I know exactly what I'm doing," said Eugenia. "I'm kissing that pig goodbye." Chapter 7. The phone rang at the Animal Control Center. "Animal Control Officer Francine Paulette answered. "Can I help you?" said Francine. "Yes," said the voice on the other end of the line. "I am calling to report an animal desperately in need of control." "Get yourself a rabid dog?" said Francine. "Well, no," said the voice on the other end. "Stray cat?" "Certainly not," said the voice. "Raccoon in your trash?" "No." "Squirrel in your chimney?" "I think not." "Snake in your toilet?" "I beg your pardon?" "Let me think," said Francine. "It's not a dog or a cat. It's not a raccoon or a squirrel. And it's definitely not a snake. What could it be?" "Wait a minute," said Francine. "You're not dealing with a skunk, are you?" "What I'm dealing with is a pig." "A pig?" "A pig!" "Give me the address," said Francine. 54 Deckerwood Drive, said her voice. Chapter 8. At 54 Deckerwood Drive, Mercy was on the couch, taking an after-toast nap. She was snoring. "What a peaceful afternoon," said Mrs. Watson. "Indeed," said Mr. Watson. "Knock, knock, knock." "Someone is at the back door," said Mrs. Watson. "I'll get it," said Mr. Watson. He went into the kitchen. "Come on, Baby," said Mr. Watson. "I can't," said Baby. "Something terrible is going to happen." "It is?" "An unmentionable horror approaches." "It does?" "Oh, Mr. Watson," said Baby Lincoln. "You must protect her." "Protect her?" said Mr. Watson. "Protect who?" Baby threw herself into Mr. Watson's arms, and she began to cry. "There, there," said Mr. Watson. Mrs. Watson came into the kitchen. "What is going on?" she said. "It seems an unmentionable horror is approaching," said Mr. Watson. "Oh dear," said Mrs. Watson. "I have always been terribly afraid of unmentionable horrors. What will we do?" "There, there," said Mr. Watson. "I am sure we will think of something." All right. Chapter 9. Mercy was still on the living room couch. Knock, knock, knock. She opened one eye. Knock, knock, knock. Mercy opened both eyes. The Watsons' front door swung open. "Mercy," said Stella, "we're having a tea party and you are invited." Mercy yawned. "I don't think she's interested," said Frank. "There will be big pieces of cake and cream puffs and cheese toast," said Stella. Mercy sat up. Actually, she was interested. "There will be pancakes and enchiladas," said Stella. Mercy was very interested. "But," said Stella, "if you come to the tea party, you have to wear a hat. Everybody at a proper tea party wears a hat." Mercy thought about it. She thought about food. She got off the couch and she followed Frank and Stella out the front door. And we'll stop there. We'll continue next